Another day, another game. This time I'm checking out the Mewtwo deck with Secret Box and handheld fan. Yes sir, the handheld fan. I'm not quite sure why. I heard that it's very important to... Oh my god. Why though? Like, why is this my starting hand? Doesn't matter. It'll only make me stronger. It'll only make me persevere. Okay, so the handheld fan usually is one of those tools you want to use to move some damage around the Polt matchup. Oh my god. I mean, there's nothing else we're going to do. I'm going to get myself Proton. Going to load up all of my spiders. Do I want to mimic you? I don't think I do though. Like, I want to evolve first and then we can do whatever else. Factory, draw 2 cards. Okay, not quite, but it's okay. They're using the Poké Pad to get themselves their Starmie. Now the only question remains, do they also play the Ghosts? And then we'll go from there. So one of the interesting things about the new sets that are coming out is that we're getting a single prizer deck that has a bunch of Pokemon in it that are immune to effects of attacks and effects from Pokemon. So no damage, counter placing, no Adrenabrain. They're really trying to push the anti-Dragapult. Like, they're really trying to shift the meta into something that isn't as Dragapult heavy anymore. I still believe that it's a bit difficult because I feel like you can still just tech for the things you wanna... Okay. I think I'm going to Ultra Ball away. I think I'm going to Ultra Ball away a Mewtwo and a Basic Energy. So I can now get my Mimikyu, place it down. I play Giovanni. I retreat into the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I place the Articuno, then I draw 2 and punch. We have 4 cards, which means if they're evolving into Mega Froslass, they are not quite there yet. I just didn't want them to have any sniping option, so I decided to go for the Team Rocket's Giovanni. I mean, obviously we had a lot of luck to get ourselves the Mimikyu. It wouldn't have worked without it, without the Ultra Ball. So obviously that's kind of a top deck, but you know, sometimes that's just how the game goes. Okay, our opponent is either in the think tank or they are... No, they were just simply in the think tank. Another Snorunt, another Staryu. Water Energy for the Froslass. Mega Froslass. They're doing 200 damage. Pokegear, boss's orders. Fair enough. Will be interesting to see if they're going to boss something. Getting Hilda. Obviously, having a strong attacker like the Froslass isn't too good for us. And to be honest, I might have overbenched there because now we could simply move all of the damage towards something else with a Wobbuffet. But at the same time, let me think about this. I kinda still don't want to give him the Staryu. Let's get ourselves... maybe the Petrol. And then I'm going to draw 2. Very good. I'm going to get myself the Mewtwo back, I guess. And then I think I'm just going to punch with the Mewtwo and call it a day. We would have had enough hand cards either way for them to knock us out, which is fine. Going to hold on. I just don't want to have to deal with a Staryu doing 120 and also doing 50 to the bench. So the Mega Froslass is the lesser evil here. We got ourselves an Ultra Ball, which means we can finally start playing with our spiders. Ultra Ball. Ultra Balling away the boss because they already have what they need in the active spot. Meowth. Okay, Meowth is actually really good because, no, it isn't, but it is. It's a free 2-prizer. We could have just benched something else and hit the Meowth for 180 with a spider. So that could be really cool. Risky Ruins. Fair enough. They now have 2 monkeys live, so they can already move 20 damage. That's really bad for us. Now the question becomes probably the Articuno to just load it up with a lot of... Nope, it's going to be a spider. Then for Restraint, they're taking the knockout, and that's that. Now they're getting, each of them is getting 10 damage from the Froslass, and we are also getting 10. I do not like that at all. Don't think I want to bench this. Let me get myself. Remove this and remove him. We don't even play the Wobbuffet, so that's kind of a problem. Just gonna load this up real quick. Let me think about this. Do I bench it? I think I just do this instead. I don't want to bench it, to be honest. I'm just going to Archer. We are getting ourselves another Spidops because we need to get ourselves Team Rocket Giovanni next turn. I'm also going to just get it now and then draw 2 cards so we can hopefully find more energy. There we go. Going to retreat into the Spidops, and they're going to knock out the Mimikyu and the Spidops if I punch. And if I don't punch, they are going to knock out this. Now the question becomes, do I wanna punch? I think I need to I actually don't want them to move 90. I don't think I want to punch him, if I'm honest. Because then they can only move 60. We do have a problem. We're only doing 150, which means the cat... What? What just happened? I don't know why we're getting a free knock. But I'll take it. I guess I just put this here. Doesn't really matter. And then I mean, we do enough, so I don't really want to get anything. We don't need either of those. Well, let me think about this. Do we have an Archer in hand? No, we don't. They're knocking this out either way, so I'm just better get the Archer. And then just take the free knock. Okay, this isn't quite what I thought it would be. Maybe they left as well? I'm a little confused, if I'm honest. It feels like they left the game, because this wouldn't have been as easy due to all of the monkey shenanigans, which is a problem, I think. Because they would already be at 2 prize cards. And then I would have probably just lost against the Mega Froslass because we can't hit the 310. That's why I do prefer the max belt version. I kind of just wanted to test this version because I think, well, if Yuri played it and got a good placement, yeah, they just left for some reason. And I'm sorry to disappoint you with this lack of interesting gameplay. Maybe they have something up their sleeve and they're just like, just you wait and then I'll destroy you. I mean, we kind of do have to get these. I think I'm just going to place a 1 prizer though, just to be safe, and then I'm going to punch for 180 because there's not a lot I can do here. Yeah, to kind of recollect what happened, I don't really like the archetype with the box. To be fair, I haven't used the box this game. But I just believe that having the Mewtwo with a max belt, being able to hit the, what is it, 320? No, 330, is way more powerful than the box. The box is very, very good if you're flexible and strategic, but sometimes I just really want to be pumping out that damage, especially against those megas, the Mega Froslass, the Starmie, the Lopunny, Kangaskhan. All of these are very easy 3 prizers that need to just go the moment I need them to go. So I personally think that playing the max belt is actually the better way of playing this. Obviously, a deck like this is going to be really annoying. All of the monkey shenanigans are going to be really annoying because we are very susceptible to all of the monkey shenanigans. So they could move 60 to a Spidops and another 30 to well, they don't have to, like, they could move 50, 30, yeah, 50 to a Spidops, and then 30 to the Articuno, and then just knock something out, and next turn I'd be gone either way because there's just so much damage in play that I can't do anything. And that's one of the big weaknesses that the Mewtwo deck has. So if you're playing against a lot of damage counter stuff, you're going to have a bad time, unfortunately, especially against monkeys. So My fault was probably not chasing the monkeys, but I just wanted to do this because I really didn't feel like having a Mega Starmie boss me and then also take a tiny spider. At that point, the monkeys aren't that relevant anymore, so yeah, obviously the Mega, what's it called? I mean, I get it. I get the Kangaskhan. There's a lot of good reasoning behind it. I just don't like it. I feel like having the Wobbuffet is just better. I'm going to exchange this for the Max Belt. I mean, the Scoop Up Cyclone is actually a really cool card right now. I feel like it has a lot of very useful uses. Where is the Max Belt? There it is. I think the handheld fan is a very fun and cool inclusion. At the same time, I do wonder if it's that necessary for every matchup, which means, I mean, the question becomes then what else is there that we could use instead of the handheld fan? And I think that if we were playing against a lot of Dragapult with Heroescape, or even the Megas with Heroescape, or even Cynthia's Garchomp, maybe a Scrapper is better. I also feel like having two switches is so strong in this deck. I don't understand why we're not playing a single Lillie here, because I feel like since we were playing the Clefairy, one Lillie is going to be necessary. I do love the Stadium Bump and the Brave Bangle, but I'm still undecided on if the handheld fan is really the place to be at, or if we want something else. Okay.